got a runner. We got a runner. Ladies and gentlemen, Golden Corral.
This is where the difficulty becomes an 8.
Easy. Little scrape. Make a left on Eagle Eye and then a left on the next road. I think it's Siloam, and that'll take you straight to the highway. Our group split up from here. It was about midday, noon roughly. We're going about 4 miles north on Eagle Eye Road, and we're gonna do Harquehala next.
A little more, right there.
That's the way. Oh, you bit. Do I need to stay here to rescue you guys?
Nah. I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely.
I'm so scared.
Why? What are you scared of?
Is it an alien?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get up on top of that mountain. We're gonna be really close to aliens. There's an observatory at the top of the mountain. That's what makes it so special. Back in the early 1900s, the Smithsonian came out here and built this observatory so they could be far away from all of the light pollution and use telescopes and shit to, check out the night sky. There's a whole encampment and everything up there. I'm really excited to actually get out here and do it. So, according to Onyx, we should be hitting the peak in about 49 minutes. But having never been there, I don't know how accurate that is, because I don't know what we're going to want to stop and look at. I think it's mostly just shelf roads. Like, I don't think there's obstacles at all.
Guess we're just gonna have to find out.
I'm pretty sure it's just shelf roads. This looks like a little dirt bike playground over there on the left. It's very flat, but I'm sure there's washes and stuff to play in. Oh yeah, look, we're crossing Tiger Wash. Our turnoff is coming up here in about 0.4 miles. I'm glad that we decided to do this since we were so close. Vehicles allowed on designated signed routes only. No cross-country travel allowed. OHV registration plate and decal required. We're not OHVs, we're regular street vehicles, so we're fine. And we were really close when we were up here before. We didn't even know we were this close. That's crazy. What was that, like 4 miles? Dude, look at the wash on the right.
I was just gonna say that, it's ridiculous.
There is some shit in there, dude. I think it splits, so we're going to cross the smaller part of the split, I think. And then just ride parallel on the bigger part of it. That's all doable stuff in there. You can just get in right there. Look at that, right there, easy access. I'm going to drop another pin right there. Well, there, now we know a spot where we can go just to get into it. If we don't want to ride the wash the whole way, we can just ride the trail, dump in the wash. mine to the right. Oh shit, you can see the climb up there. Look, it goes on the right. You see that road going up? That shit's steep. Oh, leave the dust up. You see it way out there?
Go ahead and start climbing. I'm gonna take a restroom break.
Okay. It just keeps on going up and up and up.
Does it look back into where we get to the very top of the peak?
I don't know, I'm not to the top yet because it just keeps fucking going up.
Well, I would stay on trail for a minute and go up this way, and then we'll see where they hook up.
I'll be about 100 feet, 150 feet above your head. Actually, when I get up to this next peak, I'm gonna get out and try to get some video and picture of you from aerial spot. Yeah, I lost you. I can see you now. I'm out Alicia's window and behind you. Keep on going. Pretty soon you're gonna come to what I think is a fork, and it might maybe be the trail that I would come down if my trail goes to where you're going.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It looks like you can drop down right in front of me. Yeah, you're really back in that mountain. I can't even hear you.
I'm behind you.
Oh, I can see you now. It looks like it's pretty straight up.
Yeah, I just don't know what's at the top of this.
Oh, that's not a hill, that's a cliff.
Sweet. You know where I live. Tell my wife and kids I love them.
I know where to take that gladiator of yours too.
Nice. I have the keys in here with me though.
Yeah, because you're coming down and driving up there.
Whee! Let's win. half on. That's crazy.
Probably from when you were wiping stuff down.
You can see all the switchbacks in front of us. What's really crazy is they set up this observatory in the very early 1900s. But like, what the fuck did they take up here? Horses and carriages? Because like, they had cars back then, but there's no way they could have made it up this, right?
Yeah, the cars back then, they didn't have the traction or the power to be able to climb these hills. They probably had mules and carriages and stuff.
Like, I'm just imagining a Model T just struggle busting it trying to have this.
I'm sure it probably took them 2 days to get up here, and they would probably camp out for a while.
I think they just stayed up here. It's not like just a little campsite with a fireplace. Like, it's a fucking legit operation.
I can't wait to see what's on the top.
Yeah, and you didn't want to go into 4 low. Hell no, you would not make it up this at 4 high.
Well, when we were just driving before the climb, 4 Highlands Green, oh man, there's no way.
We're at 4,700 feet right now.
What's the height of this freaking thing?
The peak is, I think, 57 or 5,800 feet. I'm not sure if the trail goes all the way to the absolute peak or not. I wanted to come up here a few weeks ago because they got rain up here, a pretty good amount of rain when it was still pretty dry in the valley, and I thought, man, it'd be dope to do this one in the rain. Well, this is awkward.
Probably got the 2 washed down up here. They had to pave it to make it to where people can get traction.
This guy wants to go fast. I'm gonna pull in and just let him go. He's got the AEV edition. It's like a $70,000 fucking upgrade package. All told, that Jeep is probably almost $100,000.
Totally get expensive. Like 4 or 5 hours to go away.
Got water and snacks.
Yeah, I'm getting excited to see the top. I think we're almost there.
Dude, those mountains over there on the right look badass. That's where we came from.
I got a list of taking pictures. Those look a little small. $5,620 feet. I'm getting like 9 miles to a gallon.
I don't even look.
I just looked down to see what direction I was headed, and I seen that.
Yeah, we're at 5687 right here. We're over a mile high.
Yay, we joined the Mile High Club.
All right, we're at the top of Harquehala Peak, and kind of wanted to stay here until sunset because we're we're so high up. I just think it'd be awesome to watch the sunset over the smaller mountains, because you'd be able to see all of the light, but then you'd also be able to see the shadows being cast by those smaller mountains since we're so much higher than them. I thought it'd be really cool, but we're not going to be able to do that. Greg does need to get back. That's okay. So we're just going to see about getting out of here and maybe taking a different way out than where we came in. See where it goes. Just checking it out. It is absolutely gorgeous up here. We can see 4 peaks from here. It's a really hazy day today, so it's hard to see, but you can see it, and it's pretty cool. It's really far away, probably about 60, 70 miles. You can still see it. All right, so in typical Lost Boys fashion, this trail doesn't go anywhere. It just ends. There's a really nice camping spot out here though, and a badass fire pit that someone put a lot of time putting together, some pretty good sized rocks. So I want to come up here and camp at the top of this mountain. I think it'd be sick. Pretty good views out here. Yeah, so we went down this little guy, this little trail here. Which didn't lead us anywhere but a dead end to our little camping spot that someone made. So we'll head back up to the observatory, back over the other side of the mountain, and head home from there, I guess. On the way up here, we definitely saw a lot of spots where we could get into the wash and do some rock crawling. I dropped a couple pins. One of the spots is right off the trail, and you can get right into the rocks. Real easy to get in. I don't know, maybe we'll check it out on the way back. We'll see. I'll see how Greg's feeling. If he wants to do it, I'm down to at least check it out a little bit. We don't got to spend all night there, but just take a little gander at it from ground level, put tires on something. Since this trail has been just basically a dirt mountain road, get a little bit of rock action going on. I think it'd be fun. And we're rolling, folks. If you're enjoying this content, folks, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know where you want to see us go next. We don't have any specific plans for anything over the next weekend, but talking to Greg, I think we might maybe go hit up the Estrella Mountains on Monday night. We have never gone, well, I've never gone over there. I think he might have maybe gone over there before, but I've never been. So we might go check out the Estrella Mountains and see what we can get into over there. They definitely look nice and big and steep from where we are at on top of this mountain. So should be interesting if we can get out there and find some trails or find something to climb on. Maybe that'll be tomorrow night's little adventure. Well, that was pretty cool. We were coming down the main road here for Harquehala Peak, and we saw something on the left side of the road that looked like, I don't know, it looked like a fireplace or a fire pit or something. It looked very deliberate. And so stopped, got out, checked it out, and someone looks like they were living there for a really long time. There was a whole bunch of like soup cans and stuff. They've been there for a really long time. They're like, the labels are all worn off, all rusty and everything. They look like they were very crudely opened, not with like a regular can opener or anything, just kind of pried open with just any random sharp object that whoever was opening them could find. And then while we were kind of just putzing around in that area, we found a geocache. Not even looking for it, you know? It's like people go on missions to find these geocaches, and we weren't looking for anything like that. We were just exploring, and we came across it. I'm like, oh shit, look at that. That's pretty cool. So there was a bunch of items in there that other people had left behind. There's like a little log that you can sign with your name and the date and everything. So we all left something in there and put our names on there. So, and then we put the geocache back. So if you ever come out to Harquehala Peak, there's a geocache out here. I ain't gonna tell you where, but it's out here. Just look for something that does not look naturally placed at all. I'll tell you that. It's rocks that are definitely stacked by a person, and maybe you'll find it. And maybe you'll find what we left behind. All right, well, Rare Fam, that pretty much concludes it. We're at the base of Harquehala Peak Trail now. Heading out of here, we're gonna air up and head on back home. It is a really good day today. We started off doing the split with a group of 4, and that was pretty fun. We ended up getting a chance to get some really cool pictures and get up on some rocks and stuff. And then after that, because we were so close to Harquehala Peak, we just decided, hey, we're already here. It's only 4 miles away. Let's hit that too. And so we did, and it was a blast, dude. It's a really steep climb. You gain a lot of elevation really fast once you actually start climbing up. It does take a while to start climbing. You pretty much just going down a regular dirt road for a while. But once you start climbing, it gets real steep, pretty intense. We peaked out at about 5,800 feet at the top, which was pretty awesome, man. And you can see everything. It was pretty hazy, so it was difficult to see everything in the distance, but I'm pretty sure I got a picture of 4 peaks far off to the east. I'll have to look at the picture a little bit better once I get home and kind of blow it up, but I'm pretty sure that the picture I took was of 4 peaks way out northeast of Mesa. So really awesome. You're so high up. I definitely want to come out here again on this trail. It was fun. It was easy. I think anybody can come out here as long as you got 4-wheel drive. You shouldn't have much of an issue. We didn't have to use lockers or anything like that at all. So you got 4-wheel drive, you're gonna make it. You're gonna be just fine. I definitely want to come back out here though around sunset, and I want to watch the sunset from the top of the mountain. I think it would just be incredible. This is the highest peak in southwestern Arizona. So you're above every other mountain range, which means when the sun sets, you can see the sunset, but you can also see the drop shadow from all of the smaller mountains, which I think would be really awesome. So I want to come out here for a sunset ride, just chill up at the top, just hang out until the sun goes down, get some awesome pictures, maybe even camp out. There's a couple spots where you could definitely post up camp. It won't be anybody's way, it won't be no issue. There's already some spots that have like some rocks stacked up to build a little fire. I mean, it's set, like you're ready to have a blast. So gonna come out here at nighttime again. I think this will be really, really fun at night for sure. Might even be really cool to watch the sun rise from this spot. I don't really know, like from that direction, what you're necessarily gonna see, but it could also be cool. There was a little mine trail that went off to the side. We're like, oh, let's go check that out. So we went down this little mine road, and it was pretty loose and jagged. A lot of really gnarly rocks just kind of flinging all over the place, chewing up the tires. That's a whole other story. But we saw some really cool mines. I hiked up the hill a little bit further. Could have kept driving. There was tire tracks that went all the way up. I didn't drive, I just hiked it. But when I hiked it, I came across 2 more massive mine shafts. And the road just kept on going further and further up. So there's probably even more as you go up. I just didn't go that far. So there's a lot to explore still out here. I think this is definitely one we're gonna have to get back out and just kind of make this the main event of the day, is to come explore this area. But again, thanks for riding along with us. You know what to do. If you're enjoying this video, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know where you want to see us go next. Until next time, let's go.